Hello everyone. Today in this session, I welcome all class 11 students as we are discussing Animal Kingdom, class 11th NCERT book. Today I will start the characteristics features of different phyla. So first phylum is Porifera. Porifera, it means these are the pore-bearing animals. They are also called sponges. They are mostly marine, but few species are freshwater also. They are the most primitive multicellular animals which show cellular level of organization. Animals are often asymmetrical and body is cylindrical like a flower vase. These animals are sessile. They are attached to some rock surfaces. They have a unique characteristics of canal system through which water circulates and help the animals in nutrition, respiration and excretion. Body wall has a number of small openings called ostia through which water enters the body, moves into the cavity called spongocoel and comes out of the large single terminal opening called osculum. Spongocoel and the canals are lined by the flagellated collar cells called chanocytes. Digestion is intracellular. Body is supported by a skeleton made up of calcareous or siliceous spicules and spongin fibers also. Asexual reproduction is by fragmentation or by the formation of gammules. And these animals, they have the power of regeneration also. Sexual reproduction is by the formation of gametes and animals are hermaphrodite. Development includes a ciliated, free-living larval stage called parenchyma or amphiblastula. Some examples of poriferans are Leucosolania, Euspongia, that is also known as bath sponge, Spongilla is a freshwater sponge, and Cycon. The diagrams are there on your screen. Next phylum, let us discuss Cnidaria. Cnidaria, they are also known as Coelenterata. These animals are mostly marine, but few are freshwater forms also. The body of the animals are radially symmetrical. They are also sessile. Some forms are free swimming also. They show tissue level of organization and are diploblastic. And the body wall consists of two layers of cells, outer ectoderm and inner endoderm, separated by a gelatinous layer of mesoglea. Animals show blind sac body plan with only one oral aperture called hypostome that leads into the gastrovascular cavity, also known as coelentron. That's why the phylum name Coelenterata is also given. Mouth is surrounded by a host of tentacles which helps in locomotion as well as capturing the food. Body wall and tentacles have sting cells called cnidoblast in their ectoderm, and cnidoblast they also help in anchorage, defense, and also in the food capturing. That's why the new name cnidaria has been given. Digestion is partly extracellular and partly intracellular. Some cnidarians, like corals, have a calcareous exoskeleton. The animals they exhibit two basic body forms, that is polyps and medusae. Polyps are cylindrical and sessile as in Hydra, while medusae are umbrella-like and free-swimming as in Aurelia. In Obelia, both polyps and medusae are found and they show alternation of generation called metagenesis. The phenomenon in which polyps produce medusae asexually and medusae produce polyps sexually. Some of the examples of cnidarians are Hydra, Physalia, also called Portuguese man of war, Aurelia, also called jellyfish, Pennatula, they are called sea pen, Gorgonia, sea fan, Adamsia, sea anemone, and Mindrina is called brain corals. So, thank you in this session.